Okay, are you ready? So this movie's a real humdinger of a thing. And this lady's just mistreating all these kids. And she's like, I don't care that you're human beings. And they're like, well, you should. And she's like, okay, but I'm still gonna spray you like cats. Okay, and so they're like, well, we should go to school, but instead, let's just flip around couches and toss dishes and sweep up. They're running down the street and she falls into the road and this guy picks her up. He's like, don't fall into the street like that. She's like, all right, I'll remember that for next time. And so later he's thinking about the whole exchange and he sends his girlfriend to go pick up this little girl so he can take her out for lobster. And she's like, I ain't never had lobster. It sounds gross. And her white mom's like, she's going. And so the guy's like, see, the lobster's not that bad. And she's like, are you kidding me right now? I'm not eating this. And so later they take an elevator up to the guy's mansion and she lays down on his bed and they throw a party and her mom's like, good job. And so she's looking at shooting stars and doing cartwheels and going swimming and taking pictures, hugging puppies, and her mom's like, I'm bigger than this. And they're like, yeah, we all know you are. And so later on she's riding in a car and she's like, I'm sick of the car, let's go in that helicopter. And he's like, well, I don't see why not. So they buckle up for safety and she draws a heart on the window and then she gives him a heart to remind him of that heart that she drew on the window. And then he's tucking her in because it's been a long Christmas day. And this guy comes and he's like, wow, it's really nice what you're doing for that little girl. And he's like, yeah, it is nice, thank you. And so the very next day, she's out and about, writing on sidewalks, and apparently that's illegal, so the cops are after her. But her mom's like, it's not that big a deal, and so he gives her a high five through the cop window. And you never know, it might be time for a party. And so they go out and party and just dance around 99 Luft balloons, and then she's jumping, and he pours the marshmallows on his head, and he says, I'm the sugar master. And then they're dancing some more, and she's dressed up, they ride in a helicopter again. She teaches the whole world how to drum. They're singing and he's like, you know what, I never asked you what your name is. And she's like, oh yeah, that's true, I'm Annie, pleased to meet you. And then later Annie's white mom comes up and she's like, I'm a rap superstar, live large, big old house and big old cars. And he's like,
I have zero tolerance for this. Ma'am, you are spitting on my windows and I pride myself in very clean windows.
So go see the movie.